Alice Temperley, I believe her name is, and her boyfriend, Greg Williams, who's a very well-known photographer, and both very nice people, and their kids were going to, she told me they were going to be coming to the island, and I thought, okay, great. And so, yeah, that's where we went for the holidays.
And what happened on the island in December 2015?
Many things. But,
was there any violence by Miss Heard against you?
Oh, yes, there were a couple of incidents that were, again, just each time one of these incidents would occur, it seemed to get worse and worse. That is to say, as opposed to fists or anything like that. I'd set up on the back porch of the house. I'd set up an area with an easel and oil paints and a can of mineral spirits, linseed oil, brushes, everything, so she wanted to paint. So I had set it up for and again, I remember I was sitting at the table where most of the paintbrushes and the can and all that stuff was, and the argument again escalated, and she simply reached down and grabbed the can of mineral spirits and chucked it at my face. She threw it at my face, and it struck me right at the bridge of the nose, sort of the forehead, bridge of the nose area, and it hurt.
Who else was around when this happened?
Well, thankfully my children and Lily Rose's boyfriend were over towards the cafe. At that point, I didn't know that anyone else was around or had witnessed anything. I thought it was just Amber and I, but apparently there are 4 staff who work on the island.
I don't think it's hearsay. I don't think any statements yet. You can go ahead and continue your answer, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, the staff that work on your island, Mr. Depp?
Yeah. So there are indeed 4 staff who work on the island and live there all year round, who take care of everything, and 2 of them happened to be in that area and witnessed the violence.
Mr. Depp, how do you know that these staff members witnessed part of this altercation?
These people, as I said, they're staff on the island, though I consider them family and very dear to me. And I believe it is mutual. I've known them a very long time. They were visibly shaken by what they'd witnessed.
Mr. Depp, did you see any of these individuals shortly after you had this altercation with Ms. Heard? Mr. Depp, did you see any of your staff members at the house when you and Ms. Heard had that altercation?
Once Ms. Heard had stormed off, I sort of sat there dazed and confused for a few minutes, and then I walked around the house, and I saw Tara and
That's fine. Okay, I'll sustain the objection. We move on.
You mentioned Tara. Who's Tara?
Tara's the manager of the island.